Her mother, a New London woman, called News 8 in tears after finding out that her dad has disappeared.
She found out when she went to the cemetery to put her mother's ashes next to her father's, and his urn was nowhere to be found. News 8's Tina Detel tells us that radar equipment was even brought in to look for him.
For more than a decade, a Waterford woman has been coming to this New London cemetery to visit her father's grave. But after her mother recently passed away, she made a very upsetting discovery.
I want my ashes to be put in the double urn, which holds Joe's ashes. Barbara, I hope you can take care of this.
Barbara Larkey is trying to honor her mother's wishes, but her father's urn, which was supposed to be buried in the family plot at Cedar Grove Cemetery, is nowhere to be found.
14 years ago, we stood here. We stood here, we put him to rest, and come to find out one day before her service, there's no urn and they can't find him anywhere. Monday they had the radar going all over, they can't find anything, they had little orange flags.
Larkey has paperwork showing where her father's remains are supposed to be buried. The cemetery did call in the state archaeologist who used ground-penetrating radar, but nothing that appeared to be an urn container was seen within the family's plot. Only in areas surrounding it.
The grave was opened here. We stood right here. We were not at somebody else's site. There was no confusion on that part.
We went to the office at Cedar Grove to find out what can be done now. Her father's urn can't be found or isn't where it was supposed to be buried? No comment, so we called the president of the Cemetery Association, but haven't heard back.
When a person passes away, they're completely defenseless, and the family is vulnerable, and you entrust family member to a cemetery, you think they're resting in peace. I don't know, not only do I not know where he is, we don't know what happened to him.
It may be a little while before Larkey gets any answers. I did speak with the state archaeologist who tells me when they used the ground-penetrating radar, they did identify 4 spots where there were anomalies underground, but it will be up to the cemetery to actually dig down and find out what they are. On the scene in New London, Tina Detel, News 8.